Good morning, traders. Forex market analytics Thursday morning today. Looking at the dollar Swiss franc, following up on our existing bullish position that we've initiated here about a week ago, a few days ago. Anyway, obviously, aside from the fact that we're doing really well here, that's not the real, reason I wanted to give you a shout out about this one. The real reason was the fact that price just crossed 96.51. And that's a big deal, right? I mean, we were looking at 96.51 as a potential, target, maybe to get, to take some profit off the table at that point. But later on, we've decided that we're only going to address this key level as a testing area. So if price can prove to break through, we'll just carry on with our position, but we'll also continue to increase the exposure we have on this particular position. And you can see exactly how we handled that position right from the get-go, right? We haven't taken any profit here yet, right? It was all about reinforcing this position as long as price was remaining on the upside, which it did, right? It really went up, nice and steady. Quite intense, actually, quite intensely. So we've had the first trade was we pulled the trigger the first time right here, then the second one came, the third one, and today we're throwing a fourth trade into the mix here. So we're building up a decent sized position right now. But I want to say this, this is just preliminary breakout, right? It's just the first indication. This is a daily chart. Don't forget, the daily price action could be very noisy. So we're not sure if this is a real genuine breakout. It is a first indication that that's the case, but we want to confirm that with a weekly closing bar, right? So, it's Thursday. We still have 2 days to go to the end of the week. We need, by the end of the week, we need price to remain above 96.51, and then we can continue to engage with this position, carry on, and even increase the position even further, right? Now, on the other hand, if price by the end of the week will actually cross back below 96.51, it's totally possible, right? It will stay here a day or two, but then it will come back down, and just before the end of the week, all we'll see here is just a spike. On the weekly chart, we'll see just a spike and price will close back in. That will be a bad sign. That will actually convince us to close the position entirely or almost entirely and leave just one trade in, just to have some skin in the game in case price will break out eventually. But the more probable scenarios that will take the whole position out, and then we'll wait for price to actually break through that level, and then we'll just re-enter. That's also one of the possibilities. In any case, we're registering here a very nice profit at the moment. But we think we can get this, we can get a much better profit. We're basically halfway through, not even halfway through, right? So there's lots of potential here on the upside. The dollar is skyrocketing right now, not only against the Swiss franc, but pretty much, all across board. I mean, against every currency you can think of. The dollar is king right now, US dollar. So a very interesting situation. Stop loss level was adjusted significantly to 94. Still, we leave lots of room, right? Quite a distance from price action because the market is very volatile. We have to factor that in, and that's probably pretty much what we're trying to do. Right now, 96.51 is going to be our new protection key level, our new protection element here, and we'll be counting on that to hold. We'll be definitely back soon to follow up on the dollar Swiss franc. Should be super interesting to see how things are going to unfold here. That's about that for this one, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.